The Great Molasses Flood of 1919, a sticky catastrophe. On January 15th, 1919, the north end of Boston, Massachusetts, witnessed one of the strangest and deadliest industrial disasters in American history, the Great Molasses Flood. At first glance, the idea of a deadly wave of molasses may seem absurd, but the tragedy claimed 21 lives, injured 150 more, and left a sticky mark on Boston's collective memory for decades. The disaster. The disaster occurred at the Purity Distilling Company facility on Commercial Street. The company stored 2.3 million gallons of molasses in a massive steel tank measuring 50 feet in height and 90 feet in diameter. Molasses, denser than water and capable of storing enormous potential energy, had been delivered to the site the day before the flood. The combination of freshly warmed molasses, previously stored colder molasses, and rising temperatures created thermal expansion within the tank. At approximately 12:30 p.m., the tank catastrophically failed, releasing a 25-foot-high wave of molasses moving at an estimated 35 miles per hour through the streets. Witnesses described the event with a mix of terror and disbelief. The force of the wave overturned vehicles, crushed buildings, and carried both humans and animals along in its sticky path. Horses died instantly, and people were trapped, suffocating in the viscous syrup. Survivors recalled being battered by debris and engulfed by the suffocating mass, illustrating just how lethal what seemed like an unusual threat could be. The unique properties of molasses, a non-Newtonian fluid, meant it thinned under stress and heat, allowing it to surge quickly through the streets, only to solidify and trap victims as it cooled. Response and aftermath. The aftermath of the flood revealed the extraordinary challenges of rescue and cleanup. The first responders included cadets from the USS Nantucket, Boston Police, the Red Cross, and military personnel, all struggling through knee-deep molasses to rescue survivors. It took 4 days before rescue efforts ceased, as many victims were buried and unrecognizable. Cleanup continued for months, aided by salt water, sand, and countless volunteers. The flood's impact extended far beyond the immediate destruction, with molasses tracking through streets, homes, and subway platforms, creating a pervasive sticky environment for weeks. The disaster prompted one of the first class action lawsuits in Massachusetts. The United States Industrial Alcohol Company, USIA, which had acquired Purity Distilling, attempted to deflect blame, even claiming anarchists had sabotaged the tank. After 3 years of hearings, the company was held responsible and paid $628,000 in damages, approximately $11.4 million in 2024, a landmark case in corporate liability and public safety regulation. Causes of the catastrophe. Multiple factors contributed to the tank's failure. The tank was poorly constructed, with steel thinner than necessary and lacking essential manganese, making it brittle. Rivets were flawed, and manhole fatigue cracks likely precipitated the collapse. Carbon dioxide from fermentation increased internal pressure, while the combination of warm, newly delivered molasses with older, colder molasses exacerbated thermal stress. Investigations revealed that Arthur Gell, USIA's treasurer, neglected standard safety checks and ignored warning signs like groaning noises whenever the tank was filled. Modern engineering analyses, including experiments conducted by Harvard students using cold corn syrup, confirmed that the molasses behavior in the streets matched contemporary accounts, supporting the credibility of reports about the wave's speed and lethality. Legacy. The Great Molasses Flood left an indelible mark on Boston. The incident prompted stricter regulations governing construction, mandating oversight by licensed architects and engineers. The site eventually became Langone Park, with a commemorative plaque marking the disaster's history. For decades afterward, residents reported smelling molasses in the North End on hot summer days, a lingering reminder of the catastrophe. Beyond the immediate destruction and legal ramifications, the event stands as a cautionary tale about industrial negligence and the catastrophic potential of seemingly innocuous substances. It also highlights the importance of engineering standards, public safety, and regulatory oversight. The Great Molasses Flood is remembered not only for its peculiar and almost surreal nature, but also as a turning point in the understanding of corporate accountability in the United States. Conclusion. The Great Molasses Flood remains one of history's most bizarre yet deadly industrial disasters. The combination of engineering failure, human negligence, and unusual physical properties of molasses created a deadly wave that turned a bustling neighborhood into a scene of chaos and tragedy.